Where's your emergency?
Hi, yes, my fiance just overdosed. A gentleman passed out on the street.
Any type of drug, man, from pills to heroin to powder cocaine.
Prescription drugs have recently earned the title for the top killer, as they have claimed 49% of lives due to drug-related deaths, whereas more generally feared street drugs such as heroin and cocaine are responsible for only 29%, and the number of abusers is only rising. Every day, an average of 2,500 youth unmedically ingest prescription drugs for the first time. In order to unearth the truth about prescription drug activity, we've interviewed an abuser who knows firsthand the consequences of getting involved in these substances. Though she's requested to remain anonymous, she's agreed to tell us her story in hopes it might save another from following the same path as she did.
Oxycodone, Percocet, Xanax, Adderall. It was all so easy to get my hands on. Just a quick reach into my parents' medicine cabinet and I could make up to $100 a day from just a few pills. I was enrolled in honors classes, a few AP courses, and doing great in school until I started taking a few pills along with everything. Everything started to go downhill. My grades fell. My parents and friends lost all respect for me when they found out I was selling. My junior year, I got caught on school grounds and my life has completely changed. I can't finish high school with my friends, no prom, no graduation, and no day-to-day normal life experiences that I took for granted. Maybe I'll get my GED. I don't know where I'm going right now, but I know if I could, I would take it all back in a heartbeat. None of it was worth it. Not even a little.
I knew that the abuse of prescription drugs was nothing rare, but coming to college, I was shocked at how nonchalantly they were treated. Kids all around me were popping them like they were literally nothing. Everyone, from brainiacs to serious druggies, dabbled with them. On one of my first Fridays of college, I watched 3 new acquaintances casually take Adderall, Oxycontin, and Percocet. 2 hours later, I was taking them back to the dorm. And every 30 minutes from then on out, I had to check their pulses just to make sure they were alive. Even then, when they woke up the next morning, they laughed about the experience and they planned to take them the following evening. Not only are they abused recreationally, but they're abused when it comes to academics. During finals week, the Adderall trade is serious business. You're going to hear Adderall and Ritalin talked about in almost every conversation. I personally didn't know anyone who didn't at least try them once to get through a final. And I had one friend who took them so much and got so little sleep because of them that by the time he walked into his last exam, he was literally hallucinating and had to be taken back by friends. I think part of the reason I was so surprised to see prescription drug abuse so prevalent on my campus was because I'm going to a private, highly selective Catholic Jesuit school. I didn't expect to see it on, maybe at Wazoo, like a party school, but not on my campus. But then I was thinking, and I think part of the reason it is so prevalent is because of the stress that's being put on the students. During finals week, we had 2 suicides, and everyone is so pressured to do well that they feel that they need these drugs to succeed. And then if you get caught smoking weed or drinking alcohol, it's this huge punishment, but a little pill you're never going to get caught with. And people need the release. They need to get away from the stress.
What these students don't understand is the differentiating effects a specific type of drug can have on one body compared to another. Though 5 milligrams of Adderall may not seem like it would have much effect on you, it can be life-threatening to someone with a lower tolerance of medication. Each prescription is modified to fit the user's body, so when another person takes that same dosage, the results can be devastating. Not only do pills affect teenagers and students, but if left around, they can become a danger to anyone and anything nearby. Pills are easily mistaken by small children as hard candies, and your pet may assume that they are edible treats. If consumed, they can become a choking hazard, and the effect of the pill itself, if digested, can be fatal. Children and pets don't have bodies which are able to process the drug as effectively as the prescribed user of the drug can. Not only this, but the overconsumption of prescribed pills can affect the person that they are meant for, even if they aren't the one abusing them. If someone is prescribed 2 pills a day for 2 weeks, but only takes 1 pill a day for a week, then the medicine isn't able to do its job and relieve the person's symptoms, which can cause increasing discomfort for the person and may eventually develop into a greater medical issue. So what can we as individuals do to prevent further injury and death by the hands of prescription drugs? First, it is necessary to understand and educate yourself and others on the risks of abuse on all parties involved. This includes damage to your physical and mental health as well as relationship with family and friends. What was once a couple of pills to help you study can spiral out of control to a full-blown addiction. The key to the next step lies in regulation. Many people get upset at the idea of being told what to do with their medicines. They view that as a private matter, which is perfectly understandable. However, it lies in your responsibility as a pill holder to protect yourself and others from the potential harm they carry with them. By regulating the amount of pills you are taking and making certain all pills are accounted for will help decrease the probability of theft and potentially save a life from falling under the spell of addiction. If you are like the majority of people, you store your pills in an easy-to-access medicine cabinet or other drawers in the bathroom or kitchen. Though this is convenient, this easy access encourages others to take what they want from your stash whenever they want, without any struggle. To ensure the safety of your pills and others, please be sure to keep your medicine locked in cabinets or in a more private location. Go home and make the small changes that lead to big impacts. You'll be glad you did.
Prescription opioids.
No, I got